Bangladesh, my neighbor, a land of vibrant colors and resilient people, finds itself grappling with deep divisions. At the heart of the unrest lies a controversial policy: job quotas in government sectors. Introduced with noble intentions to uplift marginalized communities, the system, over time, became a point of contention. Many, particularly from underprivileged backgrounds, saw it as a lifeline, a guarantee of representation in a system skewed against them. Others, however, viewed it as a form of reverse discrimination, hindering meritocracy and fueling resentment. The debate simmered for years, a powder keg awaiting a spark. That spark came in the form of a recent Supreme Court decision. The court, in a landmark ruling, ordered a reduction in these quotas, sending shockwaves through the nation. For many, it felt like a rug being pulled from under their feet, a betrayal of promises made. The stage was set for a confrontation, a clash between hope and despair. The students, the conscience of a nation, were the first to raise their voices. Initially peaceful, their protests were a tapestry of youthful energy and righteous anger. From Dhaka University, the epicenter of dissent, to the streets of Chittagong, their chants echoed, demanding justice and equality. They carried banners, their messages clear: merit, not quota, equal opportunities for all. Their demands resonated with many. The students argued that while the spirit of the quota system was laudable, its implementation had created a system riddled with flaws. Corruption had seeped in, they claimed, with undeserving candidates exploiting loopholes while deserving ones were left behind. They yearned for a system that was fair, transparent, and based on merit, where opportunities were not determined by birth, but by talent and hard work. However, what began as peaceful demonstrations took a sinister turn. Clashes erupted between the protesters and law enforcement, the air thick with tear gas and fear. The streets, once vibrant with life, were transformed into battlegrounds. The violence escalated, spiraling out of control, leaving a trail of destruction and despair in its wake. Lives were lost, dreams shattered, families were left grieving, their cries for justice echoing in the deafening silence that followed the chaos. The nation watched in horror as the situation unraveled. The hope that had fueled the initial protests, now replaced by a chilling sense of dread. The violence served as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the devastating consequences of unchecked anger. The government's response was swift and severe. A curfew was imposed, shrouding the nation in an uneasy quiet. The internet, a lifeline for communication and information, was throttled, plunging the country into a digital darkness. Arrests were made, silencing dissenting voices, further fueling the fear and paranoia that had gripped the nation. The crackdown drew condemnation from international human rights groups, who accused the government of using excessive force and curtailing fundamental freedoms. The government, however, defended its actions, claiming they were necessary to restore order and prevent further bloodshed.